Alright, well, before we start anything, I just want to like zoom in on this truck. It's in the parking lot of my new doctor's office.
That's crazy.
So, we're at the doctor's office.
Did you read reviews on this place?
It said it was good. We're here because I found a found a lemon in my boob. I found a lump on my boob, lump on my breast, whatever you wanna refer to it as. Have to come get that checked out because in my family there's a really long history of people with breast cancer. My great-grandmother passed away because of breast cancer. My grandmother had breast cancer. She had to get, my aunt got a breastectomy. I don't even know if that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It's gonna be like mastectomy.
I was like,
okay, so forget breastectomy. My sister, I don't know why I believed Aaliyah. She told me what it was called, but she was talking like she knew, and I was like, wait.
When I heard that yesterday, I was like, what the f?
Yo, I just, whatever. They got a mastectomy. They got their boobs taken off. They don't got breasts. Like, well, they do now because they got like, you know, some cosmetic stuff to like make it, you know, make them more comfortable. But yeah. That's what we're here to do today, to see what this lump on my breast is. It's on my right. It's pretty solid. It's pretty firm. It's like hard. And it's like the diameter of a quarter. And like the thickness of a, like if you crush a ping pong ball, that thickness is kind of like how thick it feels to me. But it could be completely, I could be completely wrong. It could be like 3 times that actual size. Just kidding, but
we started to put on this.
Oh, I want that one. I keep having these moments where my voice is like
I know. It's okay. Don't worry. We'll get through it. This is like the first step. And the more we know, the more comfortable we'll be.
I know. Like, it doesn't feel like it's gonna be anything. I'm just like I'm not scared that like it's gonna, I don't know, you know? No, nobody knows now what you're talking about. Alright, I don't feel like it's gonna be anything bad, but like it still makes me nervous that it's there.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm not like crying because like I think like, oh my god, I have breast cancer, because it could be so many different things. Like it could just be like fibroadenoma, which is like normal for girls from the age of 20 to like 30, and it goes away usually after menopause. So it could be like something like that, but you know, I'm not sure. And I just am nervous because I don't like not knowing. Like if I knew what it was, I feel like I would be calmer because I would know what to do, but I don't know what to do.
I know, yeah, we're at the point right now where we're finding things out.
Oh, it's so stupid. Where's your phone? My phone is underneath the camera. Alright, we still have a couple minutes.
Yeah, we're fine.
So yeah, I really didn't think I was gonna cry. I just started getting like so nervous. I keep like having these episodes where like I get nervous and then I'm not. So yeah, I just, like, I moved down here about a year ago, and so I don't have like a primary care doctor down here. So I just called my insurance and saw if, oh my god, let me put this on. Okay, so I called my insurance, saw what doctors around here accept my insurance. These people do. Literally 2-minute drive from the house, So I was like, you know what, screw it. Let's just go here, talk to them. I feel like anywhere I go anyways, they're gonna send me to like do the same thing, like a biopsy or a mammogram or an MRI or, you know, fun jazz like that. So I've also been having like this like really intense pain in my back. I can't I can pinpoint where it is, and it's like in the curve of my shoulder blade, but I can't pinpoint if it's my bone that's hurting or like the muscle underneath. I don't even know. Something is hurting right there on the curve. Me off. It was like, at first it started at like a 4. Throughout the week it progressed to a 6. Yesterday it hit a 7. Today it's been like going up and down. So, and also there was like this red mark on my back. I'll insert a picture that Lauren took, and it's weird because I can't reach that part of my back. Like I have whiplash on one side of my neck and shoulder, so I can't like extend my arm back there, so I can't reach that spot to like scratch or anything. Like I can just touch it, but not enough to scratch. By the way, do you guys like my ears? I feel like I have elf ears. I'm thinking of putting points on them so they have a purpose. Yeah, we're gonna go in there. The reason why I want to record all of this is because I'm the type of person that if something like this happens, I like to know as much as possible before I actually go in, because I don't like being surprised with, like, you know, things that I don't know. So I tried to look up as many things that it could be, trying really hard not to self-diagnose myself, you know. I want to record like this whole process to see how it is, just in case, like, you know, somebody else is out there who has like a similar issue and is not really finding like videos of how things are gonna go, or like the whole process and stuff. So hopefully this helps somebody. I don't know. We're gonna try to record in there. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna let us bring the camera, but Lauren's phone is beautiful quality because she has the XS. She has a oh, forgive me. She has the XS.
What? You want me? I'm just saying. You're asking me. I might as well just tell you the truth.
But her phone is really good quality, so even if they like don't let us record, we're just gonna prop her phone up on my purse, like if it's just chilling there, and just have it recording.
That's gonna look really like suspicious.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely.
You don't think that's gonna look more suspicious?
I think the law in New Jersey only one of the people in the party. Yeah.
And I know, so let's do this.
Okay.
It's my boob. My lump. I can record whatever I want.
Wish us luck, guys.
Bye. Just filling out paperwork. Can you hear well? Can you see well? Kind of. Can I see well with glasses? See well? No. So put no? Yeah. You're blind. Oh. I love the
And it hasn't gone away. Has it got any bigger that you've noticed?
It 100% hasn't got smaller.
Okay.
Any bigger, I wouldn't be surprised if it has, but I can't really like tell.
Like tell if it's gotten bigger or not. Okay.
I feel like it has a little bit, but I don't want to say anything.
And is it painful or like tender to touch, or it's just there?
If like I start messing with it too much,
Right.
then it starts to have like a really sharp pain.
So I'm just gonna have you actually get changed and take your shirt off and move all off.
Okay.
Just so that way when he comes in, he can take a
Hold
look.
it.
Okay, so these are the sleeves. Interesting.
Interesting.
Sure. I'm sweating.
Just gonna strip now. I just want to see you. You look like the marshmallow man. Look at it.
What?
It's great.
It's Gucci. It's Gucci. Can you see my boobs? Hey guys, it's your girl. Looking hella cute. Gucci has a nice slit in the back.
So I look like an egg. I got a line on my forehead.
Oh, like an egg.
I look like an egg and I got a line on my forehead. Does it look weird?
You look great with it.
No, look at my phone.
Oh, it's fine.
I feel like I'm holding it weird.
What's my date of birth?
5298. Guys, I just remembered that Nai is actually gonna get a flu shot while she's here too. Because we were like, you know what? We're here anyway, so f*** it.
Did you trick me?
You tricked me. I didn't trick her. It wasn't so.
The setup. They told me we were going to Disney World. This does not smell like Disney World.
We're definitely not Disney World.
Yeah, I know. I have a paper shirt.
I have a paper shirt on. People in Disney World have paper shirts.
Hello. Dr. Moore, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good,
Nice
are
to meet you. Naisa.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome. What can I do for you today?
I found a lump on my breast, on my right one, and I've been having like this really, really hard pain on my back, right on like the curve of my shoulder blade.
Okay.
So yeah, those are just two things that I wanted to check.
Okay. Have you ever been on medication in the past?
Supposed to be, for depression. The medication makes me feel like nauseous and stuff, so.
Which one were you put on?
I was on Lexapro at first, and then they changed me to something I think with a Z, and I can't remember the name.
Zoloft?
Yeah.
How's your mood?
Pretty good most of the time.
Good?
Yeah. I mean, when it gets bad, like, it's not anything that I can't manage.
Okay. There are other medications out there. Do you feel like it's like more anxiety? Do you feel like it's more depression? Do you feel like you're okay right now? Do you feel...
I feel pretty okay right now.
Okay.
I only have like small spurts where I'll have like a panic attack or like an anxiety attack.
Sure.
But yeah, I taught myself like, breathing techniques to just kind of calm myself down. So that's just really what I've been doing.
It's good that you have like coping mechanisms and things like that. Do you have anxiety?
Yes.
So do you feel like anxiety is worse than the depression, or?
It can be, because whenever I have anxiety, it's like my heart starts to race, I like start to hyperventilate, but I also get this kind of like an electricity, like if I was just shocked kind of feeling going through my arms and my legs.
Okay.
So I'll be sitting there for like, it's as long as like 40 minutes. It never really goes past that, but I'll be like, cracking my knuckles over and over and like shaking my hands, trying to like relieve some of the
tension.
feeling. Yeah.
Okay. Any allergies to anything?
No.
And family history? Someone had breast cancer in your family?
All through my father's side.
Really?
Yeah.
And her mom had muscular dystrophy?
Multiple sclerosis.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty much all through the women on her side as well.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah.
So when did you find the breast mass? Or breast lump?
A couple of months ago. I was waiting for like my menstrual cycles to see if it would like get smaller.
Sure.
But I'm pretty sure it's gotten bigger.
Does it hurt?
If I touch it too much, it starts to hurt.
Does it move around, or does it stay fixed, or?
A little bit. It stays like pretty much within like the small section.
Does it feel like smooth on the outside? Like, does it feel like a little?
For the most part, it's like misshapen, but it's like hard.
It's hard?
Yeah.
What do you mean by misshapen?
It feels like if you squished a ping pong ball.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's like very, like...
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, it's weird. It's like saucer, kind of.
Okay. Does it have like smooth edges, or does it feel like...
It's like smooth edges, yeah.
It's smooth edges, okay. It doesn't change with your periods at all?
Mm-mm.
Have you ever had a breast ultrasound before?
No.
Tell me about this, your back pain.
It started like a week ago, and it started like not too painful. It was probably like a 4 out of 10.
Okay.
But throughout the week it like progressed to like a 6, maybe on Friday, and then yesterday, throughout the weekend it progressed to like a 7, and now it's pretty bad now, and it's constant, so there's no relief no matter if I'm laying down, standing up, if I twist or turn. So it's just like that constant pain along the entire curve of my shoulder blade.
The right side?
Yeah, my right side.
So it's on... Try to point to it for me.
There were, I don't know if you can see marks on there. There were marks right at like the beginning point, like right here, and it's going all the way up and down along my shoulder
around
blade.
this way?
Yeah.
Any abdominal pain?
No.
The pain doesn't hurt down here?
No. Right there.
Does it hurt more when I press?
I feel a little bit of relief, but the pain is still there.
So it feels actually better when I push?
Yeah.
Okay. Here too it hurts?
Yeah.
It hurts more when I push, like up here.
It starts like spazzing after a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What were you doing when it started?
Nothing.
Were you doing anything like...
Absolutely. I haven't.
Not reaching over your head, nothing behind you, anything like that?
I haven't been working for like the past month and a half, so there's like, I've been going to school and back home.
Gotcha. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna get a chaperone so we could do the breast exam. Okay.
Oh.
Right. So no issues with the left breast, correct? All right. All right. Let's take a look.
It's right up here.
Up there. And does it hurt when I'm pressing?
No. After a while, like if I start messing with it too much, it starts to feel like sore.
Okay. And there's no other masses anywhere else? Okay. No pain or lumps in your armpit that you've noticed?
Nope.
Nothing?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna get an ultrasound. Okay. So the back pain definitely feels like it's musculoskeletal. Like you pulled something. I don't know if you slipped on it wrong. I don't know. You know, a lot of these things, they go like unnoticed. You like, why does this hurt? And it's just like, basically what I'm going to ask you to do is do 2 things. I'm going to call in a prescription for a muscle relaxer. Something that's called cyclobenzaprine. Just got to be careful with it because like don't like go to class or drive after taking it because it can make you sort of tired. You can take it up to 3 times a day. I would definitely try that. Okay. And then I would take like an ibuprofen or an naproxen or something like that, at least for the next couple of days, just to decrease the inflammation, just so you can kind of get some relief. And then like warmth will help the most. Usually after 24 hours after it starts hurting, usually ice works, and then after that, usually warmth works the best. So those 3 things I think are gonna help you. And if it doesn't, you gotta let me know. Okay. I can also get I'm gonna get just a urinalysis real quick just to see, make sure there's no like urine like infections or anything that tells me that there may be an infection, and make sure that there's like no blood in your urine that may signal like you may have like a stone or something getting referred to right there. The fact that I can make it hurt by pressing pretty hard in there tells me that's more musculoskeletal. For the breast, I'm going to get an ultrasound of that just to, make sure that it feels like a fibroadenoma, which is, I don't know if you did any research on this stuff. I'm sure you did. Google's your friend when you're trying to figure things out. They're well circumscribed, almost like rubbery feeling lesions. More often than not, they're always benign, okay? I just want to get it characterized to make sure it looks okay on ultrasound. You don't have any like lymphadenopathy or any like lymph nodes in the, where I'm concerned about anything else, okay? But it's got to get imaged. Typically with things like this, no matter what, they get removed unless you're completely okay with them. Like if you're okay with it, like if you know it's benign and you say whatever, I don't really care. Some people just cosmetically, they'll say, I definitely want it removed. Does have a plastic surgeon who would do something like that, and a breast surgeon. That it's a very little incision, and they remove it that way. But I like to get an image just a little bit better.
No problem.
Okay. But you're very smart to do. One thing is waiting a few cycles to see if it gets any better, because there is something called fibrocystic change. You're absolutely right. That changes with your your cycles for sure. Let me see if I can find some information for you on fibroadenomas too.
She's been looking it up.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
For the past whole week,
Yeah.
it's religious.
But this is great. This is great.
So sometimes Google can be your friend, sometimes it really cannot be your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The living bejesus out of
Yeah.
I'm trying not to self-diagnose.
Yes. And I appreciate you coming in. If you see breast mass on like any of these paperwork, okay, that's what we just call it. Okay, that's not saying that you have cancer or something like that. Okay.
And start panicking.
Yeah. And then you'll be like, Doctor, do I need that medicine that you asked me? I'll give you 30 pills of the cyclobenzaprine. Just be very careful with driving a car after this, okay? Can you give me some urine?
Yeah.
So you just take a look at it real quick? All right. I'll close the door. You can put like your shirt back on, and then I'll show you to the bathroom.
All right.
Oh, you were getting a flu shot.
No, maybe don't.
Maybe they'll forget. Wow. Hey, look, I brought it out.
I know, I knew. That's what I'm saying. I was like, I feel like it is febrile than normal, but I'm scared.
I know, I was scared. I almost was gonna cry in the beginning. I was like, oh my god. And then it started hitting me. I literally was like, oh my god, imagine like this is our life. Yeah, I literally started sinking. I started sinking. I was like,
my bed dying. And Lauren's like, oh, this is serious
oh
now.
my god. It's okay.
Yeah, now it's okay. But we'll see after the screen.
Straight. I look like a fuzzy fur ball.
You always say that you look like a fuzzy
I do, because all the hair is just poof,
baby
poof,
hairs.
poof.
Why didn't you put the serum
Because it could be crazy.
Right, so urine only had like white blood cells in it, which if you're not having any urinary symptoms, I'm not gonna go after it. Okay. If that changes, let me know.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure that this thing is not like coming from like some sort of like kidney stone or something like that. Okay. Usually kidney stones are very, very sharp. They kind of go down into the flank and then go into the groin.
Okay.
You can get like nausea, vomiting, peeing, things like that. Okay. It doesn't usually get better, or it doesn't usually get worse with like someone jabbing you in the back. Okay. You don't have any blood in your urine to show that that's what it is. Okay. So that's kind of what I was ruling out. But if you have any issues with, you know, burning when you pee, peeing more often, urgency, like where you feel like you gotta go, and then you can't. That's a little more, you know, indicative of urinary tract infection. But let's do, you know, the muscle relaxer with the naproxen for at least the next 7 to 10 days. I would do, and then see how that helps you. Okay. I'll have the order for the breast ultrasound up there. Once that comes back, you know, I'll you know, somebody will contact you with the results. Okay, and we'll kind of go from there. What the next steps are, and then, you know, if you ever need anything with, you know, depression, anxiety, anything like that, just let me know. Okay.
So I just have to call the hospital and see if they do the breast ultrasound?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and they'll have the number for you
Oh,
up front. Do you want a flu shot?
Yes. Yes, do it.
Yeah.
You didn't do one last year? Oh my god, what?
You don't have any like egg allergies or anything like that? You've never had Guillain-Barré?
No.
Okay, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you know. Bone marrow transplants in the last 6 months? No, I know. I know these questions are absolutely insane. Okay, we'll do that and we'll get you out of here, and then, you know, we'll be in contact with the follow-up.
Flu shot.
She's really excited. I got the flu last year because I didn't get the flu shot.
Yeah, okay.
She had to take care of me, so she's pretty.
So she really wants to get the flu shot.
Flu shot.
Sounds good. All right, very nice to meet you. We'll be in contact, okay? Let us know if you need anything, okay?
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Bye. Yay, flu shot.
No. I'm upset. Right, because they're gonna like get it ready. They're gonna like get it ready and they're gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be nothing. You know, they're gonna talk to me with the needle right in front of their face.
It's gonna be the smallest needle ever.
No, it's not.
It's gonna be a small needle.
Oh my god, you're bugging. They always have trouble with my
No, they don't put it in there. They don't put it in there. Right here.
No!
Yeah, it's better. It's fleshy. What do you mean? That hurts less. You don't feel it. Watch, she's not gonna even feel it. Alright, so it's been a while since she's had a needle in her arm. Actually, well, that's a lie because tattoos don't count.
Tattoos don't count. They go like this far into your arm. Those needles go deeper. That stresses me out. If it has to go deeper than like 3-4 millimeters, I'm upset.
I can't zoom in that one. Let's get this flu shot.
Sorry.
Here you go.
That's your information.
Yay.
Have you ever had a flu shot before?
Not in a long time.
You don't remember having a problem with it though?
No.
Okay. You need shots, is that what you said?
It's just a baby. It's okay.
As long as you don't pass out with them, then
They're good, good, good.
which arm. It may be a little bit sore for a couple days, so just decide which arm you want to use.
Just like on this one, so
That's been the comment of the day. This is the side I sleep
This,
on.
it's important.
It's important. You're comfortable when you're sleeping.
Yeah, it'll be quick. It'll be
And it's super quick, I
okay.
promise, and it's not that bad,
Yeah.
honestly. You want to just kind of relax your arm though. Okay, I'm just going to clean it first.
Come on, you're 20.
Do you want me to warn you, or you want me just to do it?
just I don't know. Just you can
Just do it.
It does take about 2 weeks before it's effective. Your arm is going to be a little bit sore. You can put ice on it if you need to. Okay.
It's okay. Look at me. Just look at me.
You'll be okay.
Just look at me.
Okay, hold your
Look, we're
arm.
gonna get
Just
some
don't move.
Okay.
If you set still for a tattoo, you can seriously set
See?
still.
I
Sit still
know.
for a needle. I know it does feel different, but on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Take a deep breath. Pinch. The worst part's done.
Done. See?
Oh, that was it?
That's
was
it.
Oh, I
Oh
got
my
lightheaded for like a
gosh.
split
Stop. You got no cancer. Gosh, she ain't got no cancer. It's the best day ever. Now you know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna go shopping.
I have to go get an ultrasound because I want to look at it anyways, but the doctor said he probably thinks it's fibroadenoma. So,
yeah.
that's what I thought, but it's a relief to have
I know,
like a
like-
doctor actually say, don't worry about it.
Yeah. I think it's a good angle right now. I think it's capturing us pretty well.
I got no cancer!
No cancer!